Every newborn in the US will get a digital ID at birth. You're not going to believe this. Starting January 2026, every baby born in the United States will automatically receive a digital ID at birth. We're not just talking name and birthday, we're talking retina scan fingerprints and even DNA data stored permanently. The new law, called the Digital Security Act, is being introduced to enhance child safety and national security. This digital ID will be required to enroll in school, access hospitals, and even sign up for apps. And no parental consent won't be required. It's considered a federal mandate. Some states have already confirmed if a child isn't digitally registered, they won't qualify for health insurance. Privacy advocates are sounding the alarm. This could be the start of lifelong surveillance. But supporters argue it's essential to prevent child trafficking and identity theft. So, is this the future of security or the end of personal freedom? Let me know in the comments and follow for more updates like this.
Alright, this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened." Alright, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that terminus truth. Shalom to the elect, scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kodash Payah. And as you just saw the short clip where Trump, is bringing in this digital ID for newborns, and they saying it's a federal mandation. So they can do that without parent consent. And just like how they started giving birth certificates, social security cards, right? Now they're saying this is mandatory, digitally. Everything is becoming digitalized. See? Having you in the system, digital IDs, which is going to be lead to digital currency, which will result to the prophecy that John Revelator saw, Revelation 13:16. They're going to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that digital device, and you won't be able to do anything without it, especially when this, economy is transferred, because you gotta understand too. It says the world is now $324 trillion in debt, which is getting worse, which is making the American dollar, the Federal Reserve notes, less valuable. They keep printing it, and this is why you have different businesses go digital with the system. Because that's what's coming, man. That beast system that we're in. That final hour, the hour of temptation, as the scriptures say. And as you saw in the clip, right, people are going to lose their benefits if they don't take that. Which it tells you over here. And this prophecy has never happened before. This, Jacob's trouble, World War III, because this is going to be a global thing. I want to get 2nd Esdras real quick. Chapter 9. It says, in verse 1 it says, this is why we're supposed to watch and pray, because you have a lot of people that claim they prophets, they claim they Israelites or whatever, they believe, right? Religious groups, but they're not prophesying about certain things, How else are you supposed to warn the sheep what's coming? But it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the times diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the sign past, which I have told thee before, right, in the scriptures. So like Paul said, the things that was written aforetime was written by learning. You know, we was warned about, you know, these current events, these prophecies that's coming to pass. You know, the scriptures say, the end shall speak and not lie. So it's all manifesting. It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Because we was warned, Yahushua told us about all these things that's going to come to pass before his second return. That's how we know he is near. You know? It says, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And we're seeing globally how you got certain signs and effects happening around the world, in the skies, in the water, you know, wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places. Things are, you know, intensifying. But it says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, right? It says, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, which is the elect, small remnant. Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. So people, just like the other day at my job, you know, you had a lot of people complain about their access cards not working. You know, the snaps, the food stamps, right? And it wasn't just at one spot. It was like a system crashed or whatever. But you've seen the reaction of the people, because that's part of the benefits that they're comfortable in receiving from the government. You know, Trump talking about, you know, abolishing Section 8, even Social Security, you know, this whole welfare system, right? Because everything is going to be in that micro chip that they're going to want inserted in people, and they're going to say it's convenient. It can help you with this, it can help you with that, it can help you walk or see again, it can help you purchase things and work and pay for you know, whatever, more conveniently, so to speak. And a lot of people are going to go to it because you know, everything is going to be taken away real soon. And people are so comfortable here, you see? So it says, woe to them, Isaiah 31, I believe. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. You know? Trusting in this government, these feds, you know, these elites that's controlling the government, rather than trusting in the Lord, the Most High. You know? But it says, that's why I say, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. In other words, woe. Destruction is going to come upon those that trust in the creation more than the Creator. You see? It says, and they that have loved my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. You know? And hey, people despising the words of the Lord now. So when all hell break loose, when the doors of repentance is closed, like Ezekiel said, then shall they know that a prophet was among them. Because we're not going to prophesy anymore once everything is happening. Because the prophesy is to say before something occurs. You know? And right now it's occurring. You see? So, hey, like it tells you in Isaiah 55:6, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Alright? Because the times is shortening. You know, things are speeding up, man. Right? Even the atheists can feel time speeding up. You know, because that alone is prophecy. So, and that's what's going to bring Jacob's trouble. But anyway, I hope this was edifying, straight to the point. You know? Until next time, I'm going to say shalom.